Fan Fuel Motorsports Slick Track Podcast. We just got done racing here at East Bay tonight, and I got Tyler Erb with me. Tyler, tell us about yourself.
I drive the best performance, #1 Rocket, Clements horsepower. I got Randall, Corey, and Tim work on this thing, and a lot of great sponsors. First Class Septic, Best Performance, Eric Brock, Stephen Roberts at RBC, Midwest Sheet Metal, Kaiser, Integra, Basel, Lucas Oil. Just a lot of good people that help this go around, and we just race wherever we can, as much as we can.
And you got one of the coolest nicknames, being Turbo. I mean, everybody kind of loves that and the Turbo Threads. I mean, I actually bought me a shirt a while ago, and I bought one down at Sonoma when we had the Peach State Classic, and I actually got one that they didn't know they had in the truck until there was left over from the World 100, so I got the last one of that and replenishing all of mine. But here's the top 10 questions. Here's pick A, B, or C, your choice.
B.
B? All right. It's almost like a little bit of Christmas trying to get these things out. And this is definitely not you, because this says you tire hugging for the questions here. Name a sponsor you'd like to see come into the sport.
Bang energy drinks, because I feel like I'd be a perfect advocate. I drink them, and I live the Bang lifestyle, everything that they have on the back of their can.
All right. What got you into racing?
My mom and dad always used to go just on Saturdays and watch, and they had street stocks and stuff growing up, and just fortunate enough that they spent a lot of money to help me get started, and race every Friday, Saturday, from the time I was about 15 on, and was just lucky enough to meet a lot of good people along the way that have steered us and got us to where we are now.
All right. And number 3, where do you see yourself in 5 to 6 years in your racing career?
Hopefully winning 30 races a year and $1 million like Brandon Overton did in 2021.
All right. That's definitely a good goal, promise. 4, do you have a pre-race ritual?
Not really. Just always make sure I go to the bathroom. I got a problem. I have to go pee so bad once I get in there, so no matter what, I try to force myself to go to the bathroom every time I get in the car before I get in it.
Well, I guess that's a good one anyway. Now, number 5, how did you get into the level of competition you are now? Where did you start and work your way up to supers?
I raced street stocks for about 2 years, and then like a limited crate late model type deal for probably 3 years, and my mom and dad bought us a super motor, and we were able to go race basically like 2 years, 20-30 times a year with one motor, and made it work pretty good, and just kind of put all my eggs in this basket, and met people like Stephen Roberts and Wayne Childress at New Point Lighting that helps McCready, and just a lot of good people that have helped me along the way, and ever since I met Eric, we've been racing wide open ever since.
Cool. All right, your expectations for 2022? I take it you're going to run Lucas again?
I'm not sure. Our goal is just to win a lot of races and win a lot of money. We're super consistent right now. I think we haven't run out of the top 10 but one time this year in 15 races or so. So just obviously we want to win as many races as possible. 20, 25 is about a goal of mine. I won 18 last year, so if we can get 20 wins, I'd be happy.
Well, I like that. Chasing checks and checkers. That might be a new shirt for me, right?
That's right.
Is there a race you've never run but you'd love to race?
I've never been to the race. I've never been in Vegas, to Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and I think we'd all just have a really good time there more than anything, and I'd like to ease over that way one day.
Right. And what is your number, even though you may drive for a team that uses a different number?
My number's 91, but we're number 1, so we got a little baby 9 hidden in the 1 to make me feel at home, I guess.
Gotcha. So when you win, have you ever thought about starting a new celebration trend, and what would it be?
No, not really. It's really just what's trending right now. We watch a lot of YouTube and TikToks and just things that go on in the world. That's kind of what the celebration might be at the time.
Okay. All right. So one day, if you become a team owner and you have 2 cars, who would you hire to be your 2 drivers?
Someone that was my age, I would probably hire. I mean, Sheppy, it's hard to go against him. He just does a great job, and we get along well. And the easy answer would be Brandon. He's just, he's obviously one of the best, and he's got it figured out. So if you had them 2 as a dynamic duo, I think he'd be pretty hard to beat.
Yeah, that's probably true, and you'd be smiling every time you had a race.
That's right.
Well, Tyler, thank you for taking the time, and I'm glad I got to do it after the feature and everything, and you had a little fun. I seen you out there ripping the top quite a bit, so let's hope you get some wins by the end of this week, and maybe if you go to Volusia next week, we'll see you get 1 or 2 there too.
Yep, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks.